suicide squeeze. This is a safety squeeze.
Smith swinging away. The throw home. Sanchez applies the tag.
I got a funny feeling we're about to have our first review together, Kenny.
It's Kevin Cash. He has 30 seconds to decide.
Where's the shot clock? Where is it? Oh, there it is in center field. You see Souza going on contact here. Gets a little bit of a late break. Chase Headley. Nice play. Terrible throw. Great play by Sanchez, though. You don't know how hard it is to pick a ball like that as a catcher. You see him come up just a little bit. Dan Bellina in the right spot to make the call, but it's such a hard call. It's so close. You see the dust flying up, the chalk flying up. I want to say he's safe.
Looks like Kevin Cash has asked for a review.
I got him safe. Kenny?
Let's see. Take one more look. And that's coming from a former catcher.
He catches him in the back leg. You see him just barely have to come up because the throw short hops him.
Yeah, I think he's in.
So you see him come up just enough to where he can't stay on him. And with all the rules about blocking the plate, if he could have blocked the plate in the old days, he would have been moved over about 2 feet and Souza would have slid right into him. Whereas now he has to reach back across. And I think that gave him just enough time between the short hop coming up and then having to reach back. He touches his back leg right there. So his front leg, as long as his front leg is on the plate, which is the key angle, if his front foot hits the plate, then he should be safe. But one thing I've learned about replay over the years, I don't ever believe what they say when they come back half the time anyways. I got him safe.
There was a review here on Sunday early in the game. Joe Girardi was pretty sure that it would go the Yankees' way. It did not.
If anyone out there, whether it's Major League Baseball or Fox or just a casual fan watching the game, can explain when a replay is and isn't overturned or not overturned, because I've been watching these now since they instituted this, and I've yet to figure out. Sometimes you think that you're 100% correct, and there's no way that this play will stand or this play will be overturned. And they call it to New York, and all of a sudden, miraculously, it's the complete opposite. You see teams walk off the field. You see guys pumping their fists when they see the replay on the big screen, and next thing you know, nothing changes or completely changes. It's hard to explain.
That's Jerry Lane, the crew chief, on the left, and the home plate umpire, Dan Bellino, who made the call on the right. Managers allowed one challenge. If they get it right, they keep their challenge.
This is the hard part as a player. You see Gary Sanchez blowing bubbles, standing there waiting and waiting and waiting, and then you have your pitcher standing on the mound. You have your pitcher standing on the mound. He wants to keep going. You got the player standing. You see the outfielders are all bunched up. Everyone's just kind of standing around waiting and waiting and waiting. It just takes such a long time, and you always try to guess by the umpire's body language. You see them talking, and they're not. You try to guess as a player on their body language, like, okay, this guy, he's saying this, so you're thinking, okay, maybe they're going to change it, maybe they're not, and they're talking to the people in New York, and it's just too long.
So the call on the field stands.
I'm speechless. If you watch, I saw the same. Obviously, they might have different replays of the city in the replay center in New York, but for me, he's safe. I don't know what show. Right there, he's safe. His foot is across the plate, and he hasn't touched him. I don't know if they're going to say the cloud of chalk popped up and they couldn't tell the exact moment, but from that angle and every angle I've seen, he looks safe. But I guess Dan Bellino got it right.
Well, the initial call on the field was out, so perhaps they felt it was inconclusive.
I guess, but to me, it's pretty conclusive. But I always love the player standing behind, waving his finger, and they point right to the bench right away. It's been so ingrained in us to just point to the bench.